What would happen if you disappeared from social media for 30 days? No posts, no scrolling, no stories, no likes. Would people notice? Would you feel free? Or would you feel invisible? 30 days ago, I deleted every social media app from my phone. And what happened next completely changed the way I see life. This is not a motivational speech. This is not a quit social media forever advice. This is just my real story. I didn't quit because I hated social media. Actually, I loved it. Scrolling before sleep. Checking notifications after waking up. Posting something and waiting for likes. It felt normal. But one night, I realized something strange. I was lying in bed at 2:17 a.m. My eyes were tired. My brain was tired. But my thumb kept scrolling. Video after video. Reel after reel. Short dopamine hits. And suddenly I asked myself, when was the last time I felt truly calm? Not entertained. Not distracted. Calm. I couldn't remember. That scared me. So I made a crazy decision. I deleted everything. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even YouTube from my phone. 30 days. No excuses. The first day felt powerful. I thought, wow, I'm in control. By day 2, something changed. I kept unlocking my phone without thinking. Muscle memory. Open phone tap where Instagram used to be. But it wasn't there. And that empty space felt uncomfortable. By day 3, I felt something unexpected. Silence. Not outside. Inside my head. No constant comparison. No checking who saw my story. No waiting for validation. But also, no distraction. And that's when I realized, we don't scroll because we're bored. We scroll because we don't want to sit with our own thoughts. Around day 5, I started feeling restless. What if I'm missing something important? What if someone messaged me? What if people forgive me? That last thought hit hard. What if people forgive me? And then I asked myself something honest. If I stop posting, do I stop existing? That's when I understood how deeply social media connects to our identity. We don't just use it. We live inside it. But here's the truth I discovered. The world doesn't stop when you log out. Your real life keeps moving. And it feels slower. But better. After 10 days, something surprising happened. My focus improved. I could watch a full movie without checking my phone. I could read 20 pages without distraction. I could sit quietly and think. And my thoughts became clearer. I started noticing small things. The sound of birds in the morning. The taste of tea. Conversations without interruption. My own breathing. I wasn't chasing stimulation anymore. I was experiencing life. And here's something powerful. When you remove noise, you hear yourself. For the first time in years, I asked, what do I actually want? Not what looks cool online. Not what gets likes. Not what trends. But what feels meaningful. That question changed everything. Another thing changed. My conversations became deeper. When I met friends, I wasn't half present. I wasn't thinking about posting a story. I wasn't checking notifications under the table. I was fully there. And something interesting happened. Some people didn't even notice I was gone. That taught me something important. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves. Just like you. Just like me. And that's not selfish. That's human. So stop worrying so much about what others think, but let me be honest. Not everything was magical. Sometimes I felt disconnected. Sometimes I felt behind. Sometimes I wondered what trends I missed. And on day 22, I almost reinstalled everything. My finger hovered over the download button. But then I asked, if I go back now, what was the point? So I waited, and the urge passed. That moment taught me something powerful. Most impulses disappear if you don't act on them. Cravings, anger, jealousy, scrolling. They rise. They peak. They fade. If you let them dot on day 30, I opened my phone. I could reinstall everything. But I didn't rush. Because something had changed. I no longer felt controlled. Social media wasn't the enemy. Unconscious usage was. Now I use it with intention. I post. I reply. I scroll sometimes. But I don't live there. I don't measure my worth by numbers. And I don't escape my thoughts with endless videos. I choose when to log in. And that feels powerful. Final message, 27:00, 30:00. You don't have to quit social media. You don't have to disappear for 30 days. But ask yourself one honest question. Are you using it? Or is it using you? Try this. One day. 24 hours. No scrolling. Notice how you feel. Uncomfortable? Free? Restless? Peaceful? That discomfort might be trying to teach you something. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do, in a world that demands attention, is to disconnect. Not to escape life, but to finally experience it. If this story made you think, share it with someone who needs a reset. And remember, your life is bigger than your screen.